Alright, so today I'm going to be showing how to use Premiere Pro to take your video and add an intro to the front of it. So we're going to start off by opening Premiere Pro. You'll have to create a project. So I had one here, but I will start a new one. You go into here, type in your project name. I'm going to do backflow preventer. And you can choose where you want it to, your project to stay, that file. I'm going to do desktop just for the purpose of this video, and then you're going to hit create. Once you hit create, you'll see this here, and you'll get this option to import media. You can double click inside this box or click the import media, and it will open up this window and let you choose your videos. Our videos stay in this civil logistics, team, support, company docs, and then videos. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to select all these MP4 files, this MP4, and I'm going to look for the backflow preventer. Backflow preventer right here, or in your case, whatever video that you are doing. So that's going to open up right there, and then I also want to bring in my intro. So I'm going to double click in here again. The intros should be in that same folder, but they'll be in another folder named video title intros. And we will find the backflow preventer. Then we hit open, and then you'll have both of them right there. So then now it's time to create your sequence. You're going to go into File, New, Sequence, and then here you can choose what kind of video you're going to do. I think that the majority of our stuff is either shot in 1080 or 4K, so you can just do Ultra HD under here, HD 4K, and then majority of the time, just to keep the file size down, I'll just do 23.976, which is just 24 frames per second, but we can hit that and then it'll open up that timeline. So then what you can do is just click the video and drag it over to timeline. This will pop up, but you can just keep existing settings because you don't need to change it. This is just because the video was shot maybe in 60 frames, and like you saw, we made the timeline in 24 frames. So keep existing settings, check it. So since it's 4K, I see that the video needs to be expanded because you can see these black bars. So you can just right click on the video here and then scale it to frame size, and it'll scale it up. Then you want to just drag the intro to the front here, and then you can drag this video back and it should just snap right to the front. Then to zoom in on your in your timeline, you hold Alt and then scroll in. And then you can also use this little bar down here to scroll over. So then we can see that you can watch our video. Here's our intro. That comes in and then fades out. Then our video begins. We can make it a little bit better transition by
Good morning.
transitioning into the video, because it goes from black straight to the video. We want to make that a little bit smoother. So what I'm going to do is hit my editing, go in the editing tab, and then make sure you click your video. You'll go into effect controls right here, and then you find this opacity. And in opacity, you do this little drop down menu, hit this clock, and then you want to set this setting right here to 0. This is going to make it completely black, and then you want to let the video play for a little bit. Choose where you want it to be completely showing, and then change this back to 100. Now what this did was it added some keyframes, and it's going to slowly move from 0 opacity to 100. So this is what it looks like now. Which your intro plays.
Good morning
and
welcome back. For this episode, we're going to talk about...
We can leave this here and then scroll all the way out using that Alt and scroll. And then we want to go to the end of the video, and on your keyboard, you want to just hit the down arrow. Down arrow is going to go all the way to the end of that clip, and you want to hit O. This is going to set the borders of what is going to get exported. So then now you can go into File, Export, Media. Once you do that, you can name it Backflow Preventers Video with Intro. So now I'm going to have that saved to the desktop, and then we can just leave this preset match source. That's just going to match the source of the video. All these settings could just stay the same just to make things simple, and you can hit export. And it'll export the video, and after this is done in the location that you decided to save it at, that's where you can find your video. And that concludes this video.